Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are finally touring my 200 sub shell challenge builds. So this was what the shell looked like on the gallery when I uploaded it, and today I have picked my top 3 which we will go and explore. I'm super excited about this one. I love this build. It has the spiral staircases. So let's jump straight into it. This one caught my eye pretty much straight away, and I think because I'm basing it on the gallery, all I could see was all this beautiful greenery, and I was like, oh, that looks really interesting. And then there's that little round thing on top, which I wanted to find out what it was. And this little bit here, Sol Sol, I was like, ah, that's so cute. I have to have a look at this one. Obviously, this level you can't see much in any of the builds. And I could see some quirky things going on in here. Lots of orange and a few extra bits here. So yeah, this one looked really lush and green, and I wanted to have a good old gander at this one. It is on the gallery. 200 sub SC is the name, and it's by, excuse me if I pronounce this incorrectly, Rena Rinaldi. So you can see the name right there. And of course it is a 50 by 50. And you can see the cost for this particular build here, and all the packs are in line with the rules. So, description. So the original shell by myself, and she's labeled this as big as it is, only has 2 bedrooms, really. Okay. Great for 2 parents and a teenage girl. Best for Sims wanting to be photographer artists. Well, that's good to know. Throw parties and also lay back and relax with yoga or by the pool. So this looks pretty cool. And I like how it tells you what it's been designed for or who would be best suited to it. That's a very good idea. So I've already downloaded it into the game. So I'm just going to get out of this. And this is it here. Excuse my very uncomfortable sim, who I tried to get to go for a jog to get out of the way, and apparently she's just too frail for that, so she's extremely exhausted. But this build is stunning from the front. Like, the greenery on it, the way it's been done, is so nice. And the little garden with all the pebbles and the flowers. See, that's super cute. I love that. Very creative. And the colours. I love these flowers. They're probably my favourite pack, or what is it? Stuff. Is the Romantic Garden stuff pack. It's got some really awesome decor items and flowers. So that's really beautiful. I also like the fountain. What is that one? What is that? Is that a light? Why have I not seen this before? This is what I love about it. Oh, right. Okay, so only the pack that I've had forever, and I have never, ever used that in my life. That will be changing. Thank you for pointing this out to me. Let's get rid of that grid. All right, so let's see. Fences are all intact. Garage door. Yes, I do. I think this is so cute. Oh my, that would have taken so long. Look at the detail on that. Oh my goodness, my hat goes off to you, girl. That would have taken forever. But I love it. It looks so good. I wonder what it looks like at night. Yes, look at that. That's amazing. I love that. Nice touch. Okay, let's keep having a look. These gardens are so pretty. And the entranceway, so much detail. Oh, yep, awnings across the top there. Beautiful. that a water fountain? Yes, it is. Yeah. I love it. I love what has been done to the front and this bit over here. I really like that too. Is that lights on top? Yep. Oh, the good old skylight. Ooh. All right, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Whoa. That's just caught my eye. I have to go. Oh, wow. Okay, I need to go back into live mode. Why am I? Wowzers. Okay, that is stunning. I love this garden. Oh, that is amazing. Wow. Wow. And the detail. Look, we've got a little path that comes all the way around. And the little stepping stone. Oh, the snail. How cute. I really, really like this. A lot. Wow, wow, wow. All right, we're going into this mode now because, oh, for those of you who are unsure what I just did, in live mode, if you click tab, you can get rid of all those annoying things and have free range on the camera. Unless you have a mod, it's only doable in live mode. Nice little barbecue area. Very cute. I like the colors. It's so vibrant. Like if at first look, I would have thought there was some custom content in here, but there definitely isn't. It's just, I don't know, the colors, they all work so well. Ooh, what have we got over here? Oh, a little garden area. Whoops, wrong button. Down we go. That's cute. And, ooh, a bit of a sliding glass. Oh, okay. Wow, that's cool. So we've added this door to the original shell. We got over here. Yep, a cute little garden with a beautiful waterfall there. The bridge. All right, now I have to go in here. Let's go. Do, 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 do. So it looks like she's turned this into like a little garden area, which is such a cool idea. It's certainly a nice little space for it. Oh, yep. So this is the garden area. Beautiful. And through here we have a little courtyard, which has been made to be so beautiful. More water fountains. So cute. Super well done. I love it. Simple and elegant. Wow. Okay. I don't know where to go. Let's have a look. What ended up in here? What have we got? Ah, a little yoga studio by the look of it. Very nice. So there's not a lot in this room, but I think that works. Whoops. For what it is. You don't want it too cluttered when you're trying to, exercise and zen. I think it's the right ambience. The lighting's really nice. Lots of candles. And that water feature. I love that water feature. That is like the best thing ever. All right, I like it. I like it. Where to next? Let's go inside. Let's go through here. Doors have been changed and they look great. More little candles and oh yes, gotta have one of those, especially if you're zenning. All right, what have we got going on in here? Oh, okay. Right, so that's been blocked off, which isn't a bad idea actually. I like that. Wow. You have done an amazing job so far, I must say. This is absolutely stunning. I love the color schemes. I love the decor. I just love everything about it. I haven't come across anything yet that I'd be like, oh, I'd do that different, or I'm not too sure about that. I love the whole thing as it is. Stunning. Look at it. And of course, the infamous spiral stairs. I think we'll come to those in a minute. We'll do downstairs first, I think. So if we head back this way, I'm curious to see what's gone on in this section here. Ah, yep. So, oh, that's cute. Little bar fridge. So it's been turned into like a little home cinema. The colours go really well. Nice. I like that. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Little sitting area. What have we got going on here? Ah, kitchen. Okay, then. So, quite a simplistic kitchen. Nothing wrong with that. Open, very easy to access. Lots of counter space. Beautiful. All right. Oh, what's going on in here? What's in here? A little washroom. And oh, okay. A little artifact station there. Very cute. I can't wait to compare what other people have done because obviously when I built it, cut back there, I had an idea on my mind of what I would do. And for those of you who follow my page, you would have seen that I did my own version. So it's good to see how everyone sees the same shell differently. Like someone might not put the kitchen here, they might put it somewhere else, but that's the best thing about shells, in my opinion, is that you get to see a whole bunch of different ideas come together and you learn so much, as evident by the first couple of seconds of this video. A light that I had no idea of even existed. Now this is rather fancy. We've got a beautiful dining area here. And some wine. By the look of it over there, yes, a wine holder. Wow, and that is outside, so we'll go back out there in a minute. Let's go back this way, and I love that the little butler guy is standing there. Whoops, too close. Ready to take your things, sir? Oh, a bit of a colour change here. Wow, this is pretty cool. Oh, so the windows, you can see through from here. Nice. That's a cool touch. It always opens up a build if you feel it's too boxy, adding a couple of windows so that you can see through rooms. Very good idea. All right, what did we go for in here? Whoa. Yep. So this is the room that kind of snagged my eye just from the gallery pictures because it was so orange and bright. And at first, like when I looked at it on the gallery, I was like, oh, does that go with the rest of the house? But now I fully understand why. And it's because it is an awesome looking bar. I would party in here. Definitely, 100%. Yeah, that's killer. I love this. Get the music on, have some raves. Nice work. All right. Let me think. Let's finish off outside and then we'll go upstairs. It is a massive, massive, massive build. I kind of got a little carried away. There's lots of little nooks and crannies to suss out. All right, what do we got out here? Okay, so a bit of a bonfire area. That's pretty cool. Oh, yep, there's old mate. I sent him off jogging. Oh dear. I find they get in the way when I'm trying to do this and they turn things on that I don't want turned on. Oh, very nice. So that's a cool little area. And I suppose if I want to get out there, I'd have to go back through the house. But you know what? I'm totally going to cheat. Through we go. I'm far too lazy to go back round. All right. Let's see here. Ooh, a nice relaxing area to sit in. Again, with the stones on the floor. Ooh. What have we got up here? Oh, that's nice. I like the tiling. They are separate tiles. You made a pattern there, which is really cool. Breaks it up a little bit. That's that room with the archaeologist table. Very nice. Should we go up to the pool? All right. So, nice pool area. Very clean. I do like the pinks. It's working. The color scheme is amazing. And this is super cute. I would happily chill here by the pool. Sign me up. Especially with that view. Just the detail, like the little things. It's not over cluttered. Some pot plants there. Whoopsie days. A bit ambitious. All right. Let's have a go up here, shall we? Alrighty. As you can tell, I'm not having a good day with the keyboard controls. I haven't been playing in a while. I took a break over Christmas and New Year's, and this will be my first video back since. So, yes, excuse me while I relocate everything. What a nice view from up here. Oh, there's that round thing. I do recognize it now that I've seen it up close. It's just a roof decor, but another little bar area here, which is super cute. Very nice. All right. Let's go back down. And I believe down here we also have another room hiding here. Wow. Oh yes, it stayed a sauna. So I originally put the sauna in, but obviously it's been decorated a bit here, which is nice. A few little towels and things. And then the bridge over the water. Ooh, that's nice. Very tricky using the island living clear windows or clear floor thingies to make it a see-through bridge. That's a very smart idea, especially with what you've done with the water underneath. Cute. Back to that amazing garden. I'm very envious of that garden. I feel like I could very easily move into this house and be quite content. All right, if we go back inside, we'll go upstairs. We might go back up this way. Yes, no, I very easily move in. There's those infamous spiral stairs that I worked so hard on. That's where this entire build came from. I would love to see what you've done with it. Okay. Oh, this is a cool idea. Making that a little painty art area. Cute. Is that an art easel there? Yes. Ah, look. Very nice. I would never have thought to put that there. I love it. Again, nice and simple, lots of space. It Feels very rich and vibrant. Got a bit of a glass see-through bit there. And that's looking down below. All right. What have we got in the rooms? Now, remember they said it was only a 2-bedroom. We haven't come across a bedroom yet, so I'm going to guess one of these is a bedroom. I'm going to say maybe this one. We've got like a little sitting area. This must be the teenage girl's room, if I had to hazard a guess, based on the colours and the furniture. A very spoilt teenage girl, I must say. Yep. Very nice. Little vanity. A TV area. This is super cute. And that wallpaper works really well. Oh, it goes through here. This must be like a through and through bathroom, is it? Oh, yep, like a little wet area. And through here. Bathroom. Cool. Toilet. Shower. Vanity. Very nice. See, you put pink and green together and it works. It just works. I put pink and anything together and it does not. You need to tell me your secret. Oh, back out here. Okay, that was interesting. So that was one bedroom. So this must be the second room here. This must be the parents' room that we're coming into. Oh, yes. Now this is nice. Again, computer, guitar. So they must like to play guitar. Oh, is that a door? Where does that go? That's a mirror. Where does that go? Oh, an ensuite. Ooh. Oh, I like it. Is that a spa bath in there? Oh my, yes it is. Yes. That is so nice. And I have never thought to put windows and dividers together like that. That right there. Oh, and to put the candles in it. Yep. See, this is why I do shell builds. To steal all your ideas. I love it. That looks so cool. And I know there's a bit of flickering, but that's what happens when you make cool stuff by layering it. But we'll look over that. A cute little shower there. Wow, I love this. I am absolutely amazed. This has got to be an awesome build. And then that goes back outside. I think to the pool. Yes. Oh, wow. Okay, guys. I really, 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 really like this. And I think I've looked everywhere. I'm just going to exit out of this mode for a moment to make sure I've actually covered everything. This is a top-down view of this particular build. Yep, we've seen all of that. Stunning. Oh, we missed a room. In we go. Back into the good camera view. Ha ha. All right. This must be why they said it's best for a photographer or an artist. This is definitely a photo studio. Look at that. So nice. Wow. Yep, okay. I love this. So that there, everybody, is the first of 3, in no particular order. I think my favourite part, looking at this whole build, My favourite part is probably this garden area up the back. The way it's been put together is just amazing. And I also like the home cinema and that ensuite. That ensuite was just I this house I will move into. Never mind the Sims, I'll have it, thank you, for me. All right, that's a really, really good build. So if you like this, jump onto the gallery and download it into your game. Remember, you will need a 50 by 50 block. So, all right, let's move on. This one also caught my eye on the gallery because of the fences, I think, the colour. I have a weird thing about builds that are a colour combination of woods, browns, whites. So this one automatically stuck out to me purely for that reason. As I went through the photos, I really liked the look of the side. They kept this particular creator kept the original paths and stuff that I set out, which they didn't have to, but obviously chose to. So that was nice to see. There wasn't a lot to see on that picture, as with all of them. But looking inside, I could see the hints of brown and white, and I was like, ah, my happy place. And the same upstairs. So yeah, and I was also intrigued to see what was going on down here on the other side of the bridge. This build, I'm not even going to attempt to say this user's name because I'll probably just make a wally out of myself. So you can see there who it's by. Go and check it out in the gallery. Again, require a 50 by 50 lot. And the description for this one was just the hashtag. So no clues as to what's going on in the build, which sometimes I like. It's like an adventure. Now, I already downloaded this one before I started recording, so just going to get out of there. And here it is. So I'm just going to go into live mode and have a look around. All right. So straight away, I know that this person has used some debug items because that car right there is definitely from the debug menu. Unless, of course, they've played The Sims to a point that they're so rich that they could afford it. But I don't think you can actually buy cars. They're just in the debug menu. So the garden here is very nice. And yes, as I suspected, lots of browns and white. That's definitely why they stuck out to me. All right, let's go through the courtyard. I'm loving this color scheme. And I am loving all the plant life in here. That's beautiful. This is the second person who's put water features in this particular area, which is interesting. Actually, let's go in here before I forget that there's a room. I did that last time I looked at a build. So we've just got a garage by the look of it. A very neat and tidy garage, which is cool. Certainly not like my garage. No. All right. I wonder what has happened over here in this room. What have we got? Oh, wow. Okay, so an office space by the look of it. A very well put office, in fact. I like those plants hanging from the ceiling. They're very nice. And what have we got going on over here? Okay, so I feel like this is an explorer's home. Someone who's been well travelled, maybe. I actually really like this room. Very cohesive. Gives off a nice vibe. And out here we've got, oh yep, windows out, basketball ring, car out the back. Yep. Ooh, that looks nice. Yes, there's definitely a bit of a, I don't know, like a Moroccan boho vibe, I guess. Definitely people who have traveled around. And I love it. I absolutely love it. The colors is like totally my jam. Oh, wow. This I like. Oh, so the windows have gone all the way through to the pool, see? That is a brilliant idea. And look how much it opens it up. To put a fireplace, that is a good idea. Wow, okay. I really like this. What have we done over here? Yep, definitely travelers. Worldly people live here. Wow, okay. I love that the steps remain. Excuse my children screaming in the background. It seems that the only time I can ever get to do anything is when their father's looking after them, and naturally they just want mum, so they stand at the door and scream. If I were to stop and record every time, I would never get anything done, so I'm sorry. Try and ignore it. Wow, okay. This would have taken a lot of time and dedication, I must say. The counters look amazing. The way that it's all been lined up here. Wow, okay, I really, really like this. That would have taken time, lots of time. Oh, that's cool. So, also a sort of window through there. Very nice idea. We've got the kitchen over here. I wonder what is in here. I totally skipped. Ah, yes, dining room. Very nice. I'm really digging this decor. The colours, the vibe, it all works so well. Let's have a look up here. Whoop. So this is the entrance. Whoa. Oh, I love it. Whoops. This is really nice. Everything just matches. Like there's nothing that looks out of place. It all is perfectly aligned. That's a good idea, putting the counters, like a bench top to cover up that wall. Wow. So many little details. And it all works. Totally different to the one we saw just before, yet equally as good. All right, I think we'll go through this way. Just look at it. Like, again, I would move in here myself. The colors, the whole vibe. It feels very earthy, very natural. What have we got in here? I'm going to assume laundry and bathroom. Yep. Bathroom and laundry. Very nice. Yeah, I like that. All right. So I think that's downstairs. I love how open this is. especially in this view, you get to see it really well. All right, time to go upstairs. These are the platform stairs. What a nice view outside. And up and across the bridge. Another window there, opening it up. Yeah, definitely a traveller house. All the photos on the wall there. All the places they've been. What have we got around the corner hiding here? Oh, just a nice little nook with some books. And what happened here? Did we do anything there? Nope. Little see-through area. Cool. All right. I like it. All right. Let's see. I'm going to go with the bedroom. Yes. Oh, wow. Okay, that is pretty cool. I love it. I never think to do that. Lights hanging from the ceiling like that. I never think to do it. But look how cool it is. It's like my brain just goes into a one-track motion and I can only do what I always do. But this here, I really need to start doing things like this. Note to self, hanging lights in the bedroom. Low hanging lights. And fireplaces. And massage chairs. And dividers. Everything. That's a good idea. I would never have thought to do that. That's another way to do like a cool little walk-in wardrobe if you didn't want to have like walls there. That's very clever. Oh, and using the pristine pedestals as door handles. Very smart. Also another good pack. Get famous. Yes, yes, yes. I love it. Yep, okay. That is a master ensuite for sure. A master walk-in robe. What am I saying? Oh, hello. This will be the ensuite. Ooh, cute. Cozy. Nice. Oh, it goes through. What's that? Oh, oh. Okay then. Wow. That's just brilliant. There's no other word for it. I can't even move. It's that nice to look at. Wow. I think the mirrors is what's doing it for me. The mirrors and the colours. That shower. Very nice. Very cozy. Yep. Okay. I'm in love with this build. I can't wait to see the rest. I'm super excited. Oh, how cute! This is gorgeous. Very natural. Oh, wow. Yep, this is a kid's room. A very spoiled kid's room. Because look at all their stuff. Little changing area. Oh, I wish we had change tables. That would look so good just there. Like a functional change table would be the best. And I know you can get it with custom content, but I don't use it. I'm too scared. Too scared that I'll like it and never go back. And then I'll break my game because I'll forget when all the updates are. And then I'll never get time to play. I'm going to go with maybe a teenager's room or maybe a child's room. Nope. Child. A child's room, I think. Very nicely laid out. Just the little details. That's all it takes to make a build. I love it. Very, very cute. Back out in the open. Let's go to the pool. Nice little sitting area there. What have we got? A lounge area. Yes, there's those big tropical trees. Oh, that's cool. Little barbecue area. Umbrella. What have we got up here, I wonder? Pots there. And, oh yes, a nice little sitting area. Whoopsie. Nice. Cozy. I think that's how I'm going to describe this entire build. It's spacious, but cozy at the same time. What have we got down here? This will be interesting. What have we got down here? So just a nice little cozy area by the look of it. That's a good idea with the plants, just to break it up a bit. Okay, so I feel like a garden has been put down here. Little pond, fountain. Wow, I wonder if the sauna stayed in this one. Let's see. Yes, a sauna. Very cute. And also use the glass for the bridge. Isn't that funny? Very nice. So this is a very different backyard to the previous one, but I love what's happened here too. Could you imagine just hanging out here having a massage in this beautiful area? I would be all down for that. And what have we got over here? Oh, it looks like it just opens up to a pathway. That must just go out and around. Yeah. Beautiful. Wow. Okay, guys. Let's have a look. Through the tree. Oh. Yeah, okay. So that there is another fantastic build. Just going to come out of that view for a moment. Make sure we've been everywhere. Give you a top-down view. So there we go. I was right. It does have one of my favorite color schemes. And it's so open and spacious. I really, really do love this build. Fantastic. All right. If you love this one too, please jump onto the gallery and download it because it's definitely worth a bunch of downloads. We all know how the gallery can be. It sometimes doesn't always portray our builds in the way that they should be because the photos often don't do them justice. That is another reason I love doing these videos because from the outside or from this point of view, it looks great, but you don't really get to appreciate the effort and the work and how good it actually is until you look inside. So yes, jump on the gallery and download this one. Last but not least, we have this multi-generational luxury design by Miss Mayo May. If you're on Instagram, you would know her on there as Mayo May Sims. So this one stood out to me again because of the landscaping, but also because when I clicked through the pictures, I could see those hints of brown and white, which, as we've just found out, is one of my favorite color combinations. So, yeah, I also thought, being that it's called a multi-generational luxury, I thought, well, it might be family based, and I do like family homes too. So, yeah, um, let's have a look at this one. So, this is it. I'm just gonna get into our good old tab view, free camera, and let's have a look around. So here we have the front. I like all the cars to the side there. There have been a few differences. I know that there was a comment made that some of the items that were used to create the shell didn't have, so there are some slight differences because of that. But these pillars look pretty cool. And I've never actually thought to do that. What is that exactly? Ah, okay. Yep. So it's those and the vertical ones. The vertical. Is it? Yep. Okay. Wow. So crisscross them over, and that actually looks pretty cool. I've never ever done that. I will be stealing that idea, I think, because the end result is quite good. All right, let's go in the front door this time. Nice garden. Again, the colours are really nice. Very nice. Okay, I wonder what we'll have in store. Being a family home, I'm expecting to see, well, I'm assuming, being generational, that there's going to be a lot of family stuff. A nice little entrance way. Let's have a look in here. What's this? Ah, another photography studio. This seems to be the thing that everybody wants in their homes now, is these photography studios, which is quite nicely laid out. I never get into the photography skill. I mean, I'm not an avid player most of the time. I prefer to build, but yeah, if I have a choice, it's not one that I usually go for. Okay, let's step down so we can see that there are cats that live here, apparently. A nice little end table. Oh yes, definitely pets in this house. Let's have a look at this kitchen. That's a nice layout, very spacious. I love the menu on the wall. Obviously, a very busy household needs to have a menu. Yes, very nice. A little bit of clutter, not too much. What have we got over here? A nice lounge room. I like the wallpaper. So there's definitely children in this house and animals. We can see that from the decor. Very spacious. I'm going to guess that we've got a toilet in here, maybe. Everyone seems to... Whoa, okay, laundry. Hello. What's in here? Ah, laundry in here. Look at that. That's pretty cute. Very compact. All right. Let's see what else we have over this way. Oh, I like this. Very cute. Very simple. course, if you've got lots of people running around a house and it's very crowded, you don't want too many breakables or too much furniture, too much clutter. I like how that goes through to the pool. Beautiful. What have we got over here? Pictures. Is that a chess table over there? Yes, it is. Nice. I'm loving the layout. A few differences, obviously. The others. Quite open. Very nice. Alright, let's go up the stairs. Up, up, up the stairs. Look at that view. Oh, I do love these stairs. Alright, so upstairs, what do we have? Nice open feel. Oop. Little reading nook there. And what do we do with this bit? Just left it as is. Yeah, that was such a horrible area to try and do something with because of the way I wanted the build to look externally. Whoa! Master bedroom, I think. A very nice master bedroom. Colours are great. And I love the curtains. I always struggle with curtains. I wish we had more. I really do. Alright. That picture is so nice. That's a good idea, putting the towels on the end like that. I can't say I've done that, to be honest. Nor have I put the side tables on an angle like that. I'm far too OCD for it. It looks great. So I should do it. But when it comes to building, I'm like, must be straight. Yes, I do like this. Very nice. Okay, let's see. I'm sure we're going to come across quite a few bathrooms and bedrooms because it did say there was a few. And here's a toilet. Yep. Has everything you need. What about in this one? Beautiful. Nice shower tucked away there. Another toilet. Very good. What's that there? Ah, yes. Little shower caddy with everything you need. It's very open up here. A lot of room to change and add what you need. This is a cool little bedroom. What a nice setup. I'm going to go with maybe like twins, perhaps. Or children who are very close in age. Oh, I'm glad there's 2 desks. Imagine that. That would be a fight. I want the computer. No, I want the computer. Very well thought through that. Definitely need a computer each this day and age. Oh, I like this. This is cute. Got the toddler's room. Oh, a little night light. That's cool. I wonder if that's the night light. I've read that there's one. Of course, I don't play often enough to test the theory. There is a night light, apparently, that scares away the monster under the bed. I can never remember which one it is. If you know, leave it in the comments, because I always forget. I'm sure there are other people out there going, what? Nightlight? Monster? Huh? Okay, let's go outside and have a little squiz around here. Nice little lounge area for the parents to relax, I guess, while the kids all mess about in the pool. Another nice little sitting area. I wonder what we've got up here. Got a few different things, so let's see. Ooh, very fancy. Sunbathing deck with a shade. Very good. Nice and sun safe. Alright, I wonder what we have around here. It's looking pretty interesting. We've got some yoga mats and some steps down there. I wonder, I don't know that we went into that room. Let's go down the stairs. I think we've been through this way. Oh, a little gym. That's quite hidden. That's pretty cool. Very different to the other two that we've seen today. I wouldn't have thought to turn that into a gym. It's nice and cozy, fits perfectly. And look, they could even run up and down the steps for extra cardio. All right, now I was really interested to see what was going on down here because I saw the little play tent and instantly I was like, yes, so cute. It's like a little sand pit. So this is the area where the children get told to go and play because we need a break. Mummy and Daddy need a break. Little toddler pool. This is cute. I wonder if this stayed. Oh, yes, it did stay a sauna. Nice. Very clean. Very simple. All right. Now I wonder. No glass bottom on this bridge. I suppose it would probably freak children out too much. I know that there was a place in Australia on the Gold Coast, and I don't know if it's still there. It was called like Infinity or something, and there was a glass bridge that you had to walk over. And of course, there was nothing under it. It was on the ground. It just had like screens that made it look like you were walking over like this giant, you know, dip or something. And my little brother at the time was like, I'm not going across it. Oh, I'm going to fall off. Hated it. So yes, I think a wise move not putting the glass bottom there. Wouldn't that be cool if your children had fears in The Sims, like proper fears? I know they've sort of touched on it a bit with thunderstorms, like they can get scared of that, but what if you could customize their fears? We used to be able to. I'm sure we did. It's been that long since I played the other games. What a cute little playground. Got everything you need for the little Sims to be occupied. I feel like they spend a lot of time outdoors, this family, because they've got lots of outdoor stuff. Oh, the little dog door. Very cute. And a little bit more of a pool area. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. The glass windows through and through. Very nice. All right, what have we got through here? There's the other dog door, which I think led to the dining room. Oh, a little bar area. How cute. The table tennis. This must be the adult wing, surely. Yeah, I'm sure this is where the adults hang out while the kids are out there playing on the playground because they can see them. Super cute. Now, I think there's one more room which we may have missed. So we might cheat. Because I feel like Yes, we did. We did. We did miss one room. A few rooms. How do I get there? I'm going to go with this in here, I reckon. Okay. Here we go. Let's see. I forgot to go through here. I wondered if it would join up. Oh, there's another bathroom. Very nice. I wasn't expecting that. I thought that would go through and through. That's cool. All right. So I think we have to go. I'm just going to go straight through the window. I'm going to be magical. Poof! Out into a little patio courtyard area with some nice greenery there. Now, I have a feeling that that is a granny flat. By the look of it, I would say yes, because that is the door that leads back out to the front, I'm pretty sure. So this is cute. Very cute. Now I see why it says multi-generational. So obviously this is like the granny flat for the grandparents while the rest of the family are in what you call the main house. Well, they're living in style. They're spoiled. I'll give them that. Very well looked after. Is there anything around here? Nope. I like it. Very nice. Oh, another door. I'm going to go with bathroom, potentially. Another one? Yes. Ah, such a nice layout. I love doing showers like this. The open plan ones. They are so good. Tell you, the game has come a long way from what we used to be able to do to what we can do now. But I still think there's room for improvement. Alright, so this one's pretty cozy. A totally different vibe to the other ones. Let's have a top-down view. There we have it. I think we've been everywhere. Yep. Very nice. So if you like this one as much as I do, you can definitely download it from the gallery. And of course, as I said, Mayo May Sims is on Instagram. I know that for a fact. So jump on there too, have a look. She's got some other great builds. And I just want to say a quick thank you to everybody who participated in this shell challenge. Always nice when people get on board and join in. So yes, thank you, and hang around. I'm going to just show you a few photos of all the other shell entries. I think they deserve some credit too for joining in. And don't forget, you can jump onto the gallery and check all of these out with the hashtag 200 sub shell challenge. So if you're interested in any of these, you can find it that way if you forget the usernames. Otherwise, you can always just search by the names that we've gone through. I might pop them up on the screen now. This is just the order that they appeared in the video. See you next time, guys. Thanks for watching my video, guys. If you enjoyed what you saw and you want to see more, make sure you subscribe, and also click on that notification bell so you don't miss out on new content. You can also check me out on my socials.